Approximately 900 kids attend Maitland Middle School each day. We come to learn about art, technology, math, civics, English, science, but it's getting harder and harder for us to want to go to school. The days of fun learning have left us, and standardized testing has replaced them.
Well, we're already started with the legislative session starting on next Tuesday. We've been receiving a lot of information from all parties involved, including Commissioner Stewart. And as of yesterday, even the governor signed an executive order eliminating putting a pause on the 11th grade test.
As far as testing, there's too many of them, so in that respect I dislike them. But as far as the tests themselves, we don't know what's on them. We don't know exactly what you're being tested on. We don't know the questions in advance. We don't know how you're supposed to respond to them, or if they're measuring any particular aptitude. We just don't know. We have no clue.
I don't think it's a very smart choice to allow electives to have EOC exams because I think that electives are intended strictly for, recreation and to give the student a break.
I think these tests are both helping us and hurting us at the same time, because testing, it's like testing your knowledge of what you learned, but it's hurting you because kids get stressed over all this testing.
I have lost a ton of instructional time this year because of all the testing schedules. All the testing schedules are just crazy. They've messed up the daily routine. There are some days that I don't see all my classes, so therefore other classes are behind. And just the extraordinary amount of tests that are being given across the board, we have no choice but to have an alternate modified schedule, but consequently we lose instructional time as a result of it.
Students feel as if though they are being suffocated in test prep. Students come to learn about academics, not how to prepare or take a test. Coming to school and being engaged in meaningful learning has been replaced with non-engaging test prep. It's not the teacher's fault, nor the student's fault. It's the laws that have been passed down to us.
The state of Florida decided, and the legislature and the Department of Education decided that they had to go look for a new test. So they went to this company that was doing a test for Utah, and Utah gave the test last year, and 70% of their kids failed the test. 70% failed, and they knew 70% would fail. They said beforehand 70% will fail, and they did. So Florida says, sounds great, let's use their test. And instead of buying the test, we're actually renting the test questions from them for 3 years, and it costs $5 million a year to rent their questions.
This testing does make me stressed out. The whole year our teachers are spending time preparing us for the EOCs, telling us that this is 20 or 30% of your grade, and if you have a 100% at the class, which you may or may not have, if you bomb it, then you won't have your A anymore. And it's very important for you to have a 4.0 if you're in 8th grade, because then that's what your high school will see. And you don't want to go into high school with less than like a 3.5. So these EOCs make me very nervous because they stress me out to the point of I feel like I won't do well on the test. Florida students and teachers are paying a very high price due to the enormous amount of high-stakes testing that all K through 12th students must endure. Legislative laws has taken away our instructional time, our passion to learn, our teachers' passion to teach, and you are stifling our creativity. Stop killing our future. Stop killing our learning. Stop killing our education. We are more than just a test.